This is not just a stone. It is a whisper from the past, a fragment of a dream about power carved in bone and fossil. Millions of years ago, when the continents were still wandering, when the oceans had no names, the sky belonged to an emperor. And this is the story of his final day. The sky burns orange. The sun hangs like a colossal torch above the horizon. Below, dry winds sweep across forests of ancient ferns and spiral plants. This is Earth during the Cretaceous period, a world without grass or flowers, filled with the smell of salt, dust, and heat. The air is thick, oxygen scarce, yet life is fierce beyond imagination. Across the land, a massive shadow glides silently. It moves like smoke, graceful, unhurried. Look up, and you'll see a creature that defines the very idea of dominance. Quetzalcoatlus northropi, the largest flying animal ever known. Its wings stretch over 10 meters, the length of a school bus. Its body stands as tall as a giraffe, yet weighs little more than a man, built from hollow bones engineered by evolution itself. Scientists once doubted it could even take off, but nature never accepts limitation. When it spreads its vast wings, the air bends beneath it. Dust explodes from the cliff's edge. A single leap, two powerful strides. Then, one monumental beat of those wings, and the emperor rises. Not like a bird, but like a sovereign reclaiming his throne. From hundreds of meters above, Earth unfolds beneath him like an ancient map. Below lies the great inland sea of North America, stretching for thousands of kilometers. In those warm, shallow waters, countless creatures thrive. Giant fish, turtle-like reptiles, small dinosaurs pacing the sands. Every species fights for survival, but only one commands the skies. Quetzalcoatlus flies with effortless grace. He does not flap in haste. He glides, surfing invisible rivers of hot air rising from the sun-scorched land. His eyes, sharper than an eagle's, detect the slightest flicker of motion far below. He hunts not from hunger, but from instinct, from the ancient pull of supremacy. Then, a flash beneath the waves. A school of ancient fish breaks the surface, scattering light like shards of glass. The emperor tilts his wings and dives. The wind screams around his body, his eyes locked onto a single target. For one suspended heartbeat, the entire world holds its breath. Then, he folds his wings and falls, a living spear slicing through the sky at over 100 kilometers per hour. The sound tears the air apart. Water erupts in a blinding explosion. Moments later, the sea calms. The emperor rises with his prey clenched in his long, blade-like beak. Droplets shimmer around him like shattered sunlight. Power and beauty meet in perfect, brutal harmony. He lands upon the shore. Wings fold slowly. His belly full, his gaze still fixed on the horizon. There are no rivals, no allies, only wind, only waves, and the steady breath of a creature who knows he is utterly alone atop the world. Power, it seems, is a lonely crown. No creature dares challenge him, and yet no creature can share his sky. Every meal is a victory. and a reminder that even kings must bow to time. The light fades, the air cools, the sun sinks beneath the sea. He spreads his wings once more, soaring into the crimson dusk, unaware that the end of all empires is already written. For in a few million years, the heavens will ignite. A massive asteroid will strike the Earth, unleashing the greatest cataclysm in the history of life. Darkness will shroud the planet. Ash will choke the air. The food chains will collapse, and the great wings of Quetzalcoatlus will fall silent forever. Yet his extinction was not a failure of evolution. It was a reminder of the fragility of all power. A creature that once ruled the sky now sleeps in stone, entombed beneath layers of time. But even in death, something endures. For each time a human hand touches his fossil,
we touch more than bone. We touch memory itself. A memory of the earth and the echo of life's defiance against oblivion. Today, his legacy lives on, in the gulls gliding over oceans, in the aircraft that cut through clouds. Quetzalcoatlus is gone, but the dream of flight, the yearning for freedom, still beats within us. Each time we lift our eyes to the sky, we are staring into the past, into the shadow of a monarch who once ruled the wind. And if you listen closely, you might still hear the faint rhythm of his wings, the pulse of a vanished age carried by the wind. Every dynasty must fall, but nature remembers. Quetzalcoatlus lost the final battle for survival, yet his story endures, a timeless reflection on the fleeting nature of power and the unbreakable persistence of life. Millions of years later, a small, curious creature, us, stands before his fossil in a museum, whispering, "You were once the emperor of the sky." The ancient world is gone, but not forgotten, because every time we tell his story, the emperor takes flight once more. Animal sub, reborn from the ancient world.